Hello everyone and welcome to System Shock. I had to change my shirt. I realized I was wearing my System Shock shirt and that would make me look like too much of a dweeb. And if Twitch is for anything, it's for looking cool all the time. Why are people dogging on the State of Play? State of Play update. Everyone is just pissy because they didn't want to see the game they wanted to. Objectively speaking, we saw 5 to 7 new games, all gameplay, quick, and with game developers talking about them. Nothing wrong with it at all. Say it's easily better than Nintendo's and Microsoft's last conferences. Yeah, I don't know what people were expecting. It came out of nowhere with very little build-up. To me, everything telegraphed that it was meant to be, just some updates. Just reheating the old burrito a little bit, and that's what it was. I dug the 7 Remake news. I thought there was a lot of good stuff. It was basically updates to games that are coming out this year. So, I like looking at video games. It was free. I don't get it. I don't get it. I got to do something I like for free. Where's the problem? I don't know. I think people get all wept up. Anyway, okay, System Shock demo's out. I'm getting sponsored by Night Dive to play it for you guys because I really like this game. I think Night Dive does great work. They are in the business of scooping up old games, remastering them, brushing them up, and releasing them, making them playable and nice. So they do a really good job with that. All the remasters are pretty high quality. And I think accordingly, through that, you can read a lot of love and reverence for a very experimental and ambitious era in PC development. And from that, I think it also makes sense that they would really want to brush up System Shock, which is one of the most experimental games. It pioneered the environment sim, which later led to Bioshock. That's why Shock is in the name. It's because it actually is in the same series spiritually as System Shock. Is this a new demo? It is, yeah. So this is the last demo they're going to release before the game comes out. As part of the sponsorship, they'd like me to tell you that if you pre-order the game, then you get System Shock 2, the sequel, Enhanced Edition for free whenever that comes out. I don't think they have a date on it. But that has updated assets and functioning multiplayer, which is a thing that's in System Shock 2. I don't think any other environment sim has multiplayer, which is pretty crazy. Free, you say? I think I say free. I'm pretty sure that's what he told me. Hold on, let me check. You are a hacker caught attempting to access protected files concerning Citadel Station. Oh wait, it's supposed to be like Alien. I probably shouldn't be narrating it. Hold on a second. Well, that'll make dollars fly everywhere. Crap, I've got to turn my camera back on at some point. Alright, welcome to System Shock. System Shock. You're just a guy who wakes up. This is so hacked. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Somebody asked about the difference between environment... Ooh, look at that light glow. Oh, I gotta jack up all the settings. I think they're already all maxed out. Yeah, good stuff. Somebody asked about the difference between environment sim and immersive sim. I guess I was using them interchangeably, which may not be the right thing to do. Yeah, Lawrence the Game. You're right about that. Hell yeah. I got my little digibeeper. 512 megabyte MP3 player.
Hello.
Let's see if I can turn on subtitles.
Alright, my name is Rebecca Lansing. I'm a counter-terrorism consult for Triumph. First things first, get something to defend yourself with. You're gonna need it. Things on Citadel Station are bad, very bad. The comms are dead and there is strong evidence of a biological contamination on board. And that's not the worst part. The station's mining laser is charging for potential potential strike against Earth. Nathan Darcy is the science officer on board. He'd have information on shutting the laser down. His office is on your level near the central hub. Get there immediately. See what you can find.
Eyeballs turning on. My brain ball. She sounds so calm. Perhaps there's a reason. Wait, did you see the other Final Fantasy VII announcement that just happened? It's a battle royale for mobile? What? No, I did not see that. Thank you very much for bringing that important thing to my attention. I will be looking into that. Man, I love the color palettes in this game. Lights are all just the right amount of glowy. Is that an evil robot? You're an evil robot. I can tell. Dirt! Shit, he's on me. It's Rob. There we go. Camera can't see me now.
Shodan has locked down the elevators. Mira says if we can lower the security on the level, we'll be able to gain access to restricted areas and get the lifts moving again. She says smashing cameras and taking the medical CPU nodes offline will help, but I don't see the point. This thing is everywhere.
Cool. When does the green Cyberwoman who was an alt from Cyberpunk shows up? You're referring to Shodan, the sinister artificial intelligence that has taken over Citadel Station. I actually don't know when she shows up. I don't know what the... So this is a remake. And a pretty darn good one so far. It's actually hitting a lot of the beats of like a... You know what's weird? So like... I wonder if they're kind of bumping it up to Bioshock territory in terms of production value. I wonder if maybe that's a way for people to think about it. Even though it was well pre-Bioshock, and I think you can even read that in some of the intentional aesthetic design of it. How boxy all the rooms are. That all the panels are just like... Or all the wall textures are just like panels and pipes and shit. That font is very mid-90s science fiction for sure. It's like shades of the Next Generation font. So it's a game that is stuck in the 90s vision of the future, which is, you know, entirely appropriate. That's what it is. But I just love it when I see like old aesthetics get reimagined, but maintained. Yeah, the pixelated textures, yeah, right. Like on the pipe. It's got a nice grit to it. It's that PS1 aesthetic, early 3D aesthetic. I wonder if it's ever gonna have its own name. Because Valheim has that in spades too. Seems like that's really hot right now. That makes sense. Everyone that grew up staring at that shit as teenagers, we're all old. And we have nothing but time. I guess everybody's got nothing but time, but... I think it's just, using it for gaming is strictly prohibited. I would never. For use on robots. Can use 3 seashells. Not yet. I've been practicing though. I will learn the secret one day. I will learn the Wu-Tang secret. That's right, I think most of this stuff you actually don't need and don't need to pick up. It's one of those games where there's actually just things, unusable things in the environment. For all I know, at some point you'd cram them all into a recycler and turn them into a sandwich. That'd be very science fiction-y, wouldn't it? I wanna, if I'm honest with myself, I wanna say that I'd be the, give me a little zap. What did that, it doesn't really bring anything online, I don't think. I'd like to think that I'd be an adventurous eater, you know, when it comes to eating, like, recycled shoes. I'd be like, why not? But I think that adventurous spirit would wear off after the first couple of times I eat some massively recycled thing. Oh, that's right. The secret code. Actually, wait. I should probably look and find where that actually is. Ah! Oh, he's got a little drool line. He looks kind of like a Dragon Quest zombie. Ow! Look at that sweet can. Now we are gaming. How did you know that? It's probably around here somewhere. No, the actual reason is, I think it was the door code to the this might be urban legend. It might be fully real. Oh, there she is.
Citadel Station.
Hold on.
We hope your stimulant healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites, located on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites. And level 7 is system engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on level 9, and energy systems on level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
Cool. We got some puzzle here. That was a big puzzle. Well, I was in the middle of saying something, and I don't remember what. There's no aim down sight. Let's check. Man, I had a big ol' point all loaded up, ready to go, but I just didn't want to talk over Shodan. It was the right choice, I think. Huh. When will Gen 7 cinematic non-games have a comeback? I think there will be a time. Oh, the 451 door code. Yes, thank you very much. The way it was explained to me, and this almost feels too perfect. It almost feels like urban legend, but it was like the door code of the developers' offices. They actually programmed it in the game. But ever since then, out of homage to System Shock, every game like this has had a door that opens with the code 451 or 0451. Yeah, there's no zoom in. Hold on. Or actually, let's get spicy. You know? Feeling a little gamer. Wait, that's not working. Maybe this gun doesn't have ADS. Maybe it has to have a scope? System Shock 2 has no ADS, so I doubt 1 has it either. Probably for specific guns, I would guess. Oh, that is correct. A lot of people used to think it was a reference to Fahrenheit 451. Pretty justifiably, I think. But yeah, that's a fun little urban legend of video games. What do you want from me? I don't understand why that one's not glowing out. Also, pipe puzzles from Bioshock. I don't think did the original have these puzzles? I don't know. Oh, couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do with this puzzle. It was glowing for... Oh, nothing was glowing for you? I think the puzzle generation is randomized, but I think in this case it may be a node who's issuing power to a... Well, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Ah, well, you can just assume it's a glitch or something. Maybe I'll come back later and it'll make sense. That happens in these games sometimes. Hey! Yeah, Bioshock had the pipe dream hacking thing. Pretty awesome minigame. Man, pretty. The future could have looked like this. I guess it still can. Yeah. What? Oh, I just stem up. That was straight up the like Half-Life. Jesus. Right? He hit me with space drugs. Whoa. That's a pretty cool effect. Or maybe that's the stim? Maybe that's my drugs. Wow. The space drugs are wearing off, bro. What the hell? That's pretty cool. That's the stim. Use berserk. Oh, okay. I thought I used stamina. Fuck! Ow. I'm freaking out! Somebody get over here and let me hit you with a pipe. Oh, I'm mad! Rarg! Rarg! Oh! Shit. Now I should use stamina, maybe. Shit. No! Oy. I gotta hit the right buttons. That one's on me. Alright. Arrgh. Okay. That was close. Need to equip one of these. God damn it. Give me a minute. Damaged. Oh, you can't equip them, right? You have to repair them? Fuck! No! Well, I guess I'm never going back that way again. Oh, I wanted to stare at your butt. I think you gotta charge it up. Yeah, to get a better swing. Alright. Oh, shit! The fucking thing is still coming after me! Damn it. How long is it gonna go solve the grid puzzle? Is that actual good advice? I suppose I could. Ah! It's coming! It's gonna shoot me! I'm gonna have to bonk it with my stupid pipe! Are you still there? Are you still there? Oh! Oh! Oh, I think he gave up. He didn't give up! Ah! It's crazy whacked out robot! I'm gonna berserk again. I need my rage drugs. Okay. I did drugs for this. Shit. Just sitting in a hallway shaking. Like vibrating with drug rage. It's like a burn mark on your shoulder. Damn, that is a cool effect. Blah. This is a good THC Tuesday game. Oh! Ghosts! That's right. You would see ghosts in the original System Shock, right? I think they look like the sprites of the enemies from the original System Shock. Oh, this looks terrible on Twitch compression. Yeah, I could see. It's probably just turning into a mush because everything is like strobing. I'm curious to see how that'll look on the like at least the YouTube capture might be a little visible. Save on F10. Should be able to go to the beginning area and start up or heal up. Yes. But I do like playing on the edge though. It makes it more dramatic. That's probably the last thing somebody wants to hear when they've like worked on a game. Not saying you have. I just think about that sometimes.
Status report.
Oh god, my pipe's all bloody.
Survivors across the radioactive trench and Beta Quadrant into the operations base that
A lot of robot blood on this pipe.
Being the highest-ranking manager present, I sent Keith and his group to look for supplies. Darcy is working on a plan to disable the mining laser from his office on research. No updates from him. We're safe here. But for how long?
Delta, yeah, let's go to the healing suite. I'm high as hell and these visuals are crazy. Excellent. Wait, what? I'm standing in it. It's back here? It's probably back here. It's not back here. Oh, that's just marking the area, I guess. Yeah, it's actually this. Okay. Time to take a little healing nap. Gotta steam my pores open. That's really nice, the way they work in the music. Just these like high rolling guitars. It's that acoustic guitar sound that I'm hearing come back into to game soundtracks a lot more. Again, I think it's part of this big 90s wraparound, but I remember the original had some pretty cloying EDM loops. They sounded cybery as heck, but are you a... Hey, buddy. You got a messed up face, but I'm not judging. You want to be friendly? All right, you're doing okay. You're just torturing people. Looks like that's, you know, maybe they're into that. I don't know. What's this game exactly? I've never seen or heard anything System Shock related before. Well, perhaps you have. The easiest point of reference is a little game called Bioshock. You familiar with Bioshock? The game's called Bioshock because it came after System Shock 2, made by the same developers. So Bioshock is essentially the kind of game you're looking at with System Shock. Just System Shock was that game way, way earlier. So there's like a little more... It's the same kind of game. The remake that Night Dive, this demo's available today. The remake, I think brushes it up to Bioshock status. Kind of what it feels like so far. It influenced so many games. It really did. There are references to System Shock in games to this very day.
I told you we won't be apart. I told you we wouldn't be apart for long.
Actually use the map. Oh, the lighting in here is gnarly. Absolutely procuring all items. Well, maybe not the skulls. You can keep the skulls. Keep the skulls, Pops. I'll take the bullets. Alright, just glinting the light off that stupid big-ass 90s LED display. Kind of reminds me of the aesthetic of Dread a little bit. Dread had a lot of this sort of like mid to late 90s sort of future aesthetic. Red LED readouts on things and stuff like that. This game is going to be available on consoles. These are all amazing questions that I should have had on hand. But you know what? I am a top-to-bottom concierge service here, so allow me to look that up for you. I've only played it on PC, so I gotta admit. I'm a little out of the loop. It's listed for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So yeah, it'll be on consoles. But yeah. And if you... Again... This is sponsored gameplay, so allow me to mention if you pre-order it, you get System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition, which is the original System Shock 2 with updated assets and functioning multiplayer. You get that for free. Now, it's not a full remake like this game, but updated assets and multiplayer would go a long way in that game, I think. System Shock 2 was the game that they made the game that Looking Glass made before they made Bioshock. And in a lot of ways... I don't know. I need to play Bioshock again to really get an accurate grip, but I remember liking System Shock 2 just a teensy bit better than Bioshock. That said, it is a sci-fi, and I'm a dork, so it's that brand of like 90s cyberpunk that I can wear like a comfortable blanket. Yeah. Got gravity pads. Guess that's just there to show you that you can do it. Oh, it's a puzzle. Oh, there's a panel up there. Oh. What? Oh, actually managed to get it. Okay. Alright, we got a puzz. This is actually shockingly challenging. Floating around like this. What a fun way to do a puzzle. Oh. I appear to be slipping. Help. 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 I gotta fall out and jump back up. There we go. Solve the cyber puzzle. Ah! There's some aspect to this puzzle I don't quite get, I don't think. Or maybe it's like, maybe you have to get the energy to the right node the first time around before it'll light up the second one? Something? Okay. No, still not doing that? Yeah, maybe only a few of the nodes are actually like the correct ones. Let's test that theory. Well, I can't. Or maybe I have to connect the two light places. Oh! Oh! There we go. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's what you have to do. Got it. Alright. Okay. I guess a door opened somewhere. Oh yeah, they've got like functioning cameras on the walls too. That's a fun little throwback. I guess this was around the time when it was really exciting for games to have like viewports to other areas inside the engine. I remember a few games showing off about that kind of thing. Duke Nukem 3D. I was awfully proud of its camera tech, which was cool at the time. I think Shadow Warrior went bananas with it. From actually, I gotta admit, I haven't played that much of Shadow Warriors, but Shadow Warrior. This looks pretty dope. Yeah, it looks pretty great. Sizing up. Is there no button? Oh, there is a button. Alright. Well, I guess now I know how to solve that other puzzle. Let's go back and do that. See what I meant? See what I meant? Sometimes things just make more sense later. Just gotta look at something from a fresh new perspective. In this case, that meant floating. Bonking my head on the wall a lot. I probably got like a black eye at this point. Wait, what? Ooh. Shadow Warrior went ham on racism, though. Oh, come on. It wasn't racism. It was just stereotypes. And yes, it did. New Shadow Warrior managed to turn that around, but pretty easy sponsorship. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I'm very grateful. Sometimes the universe does just work out the way it's meant to. Actually, it goes back this way, right? Yeah. Oh, the lighting on the gun. Ooh. Oh. Man, the lighting really does look great. That's so critical in a game like this. The environment is half the game. Just making you feel all pinned in. Making you feel supply constrained. Ah! Spooky Doom basement. No! Open! Berg! Doors are not automatic. Interesting. Another one? Who else wants a free chunk of my health bar? I hear an angry robot. It did the same thing. Yeah, the door just shuts behind you. I mean, it's a really good tutorialization area to remind you how doors work. You don't get to just kite backwards through them whenever you want. That's another one of those like chunky 90s sci-fi things. They could all be automatic, but they're not. They'll have a big old stupid button you gotta bonk. Dude. it's so squelchy. Like a big old marshmallow man. Filled with chunky stew.
If you are hearing this, we have set up an operations base to assist in resisting Shodan.
It's locked in
Come to
cyberspace.
base quarter, and you will find the medical research vaults have been turned into a radioactive trench. You can bypass this trench via the force bridge that operates off a nearby wiring panel. Any humans that can hear my voice, come to Beta Quadrant and make a stand against Shodan.
That's me. I better get over to Beta Quadrant and join my fellow living humans. Oh yeah, is this when I hack the cyberverse? Hell yeah. I've been waiting to see what this looks like in the new game. That literally sounds like the Matrix. Fuck yes, I'm in the internet. Flying around in cyberspace. Meow. Oh my god. Oh, this couldn't be better. Look at how crystalline it is. All of its data structures interweaving in a symphony of light and electronics. This is very Lawnmower Man, isn't it? Give me my Pulsar Combat Cube. Allow me to load up my Pulsar Combat program. Pachoo! Yeah, you should... Like the cyberspace sequences in System Shock 1. First of all, it was all wireframe. That sounds sick until you realize that wireframe, you could see right through it. So it was very hard to tell where the walls were. Second of all, it ran at like 2 frames a second. Those things combined. Also, mouse look wasn't really an idea yet. And you could do it. Oh, that's the exit. Okay. But it took a lot of nudging to feel right. You had to like really get into the controls and set it up. Boom. Oh, I want to kill that thing. Oh. God, this sounds like blowing out. That's not the holy shit. Oh fuck. This is the sickest thing ever. This is why video games have been made, man. This is why we did it. We're done. That's it. This music is rad. Okay, so you can still kind of see power-ups through the grid. I guess it is still a little bit see-through, yeah. They made it much, much, much more like your eyes can actually grasp where you are. My hack timer in the upper left. I'm running out of time and compromising my second and third data walls. Okay, so you just gotta follow the ribbon cable out to find the thingy to shoot. Ugh, God. I love how like splintery and shardy it gets when it's far away from you like that. I said shardy. Little pixelated explosion clouds. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Virus with shoes. Thank you for the sub. Playing this in VR would 100% cause yakking. I think they said that there would be VR for System Shock 2, or they were playing with it. No, they didn't say anything. Never mind. I think it was like, it was thrown around as an idea. Maybe that's where it's at. Is this the Grim Next Ward? Do I have to upload, like, my hacky trees to it? I will. I'll hack it. Maybe I just fly into it. Oh, hack you. No? It's just there? Okay. It just looks cool. I'm okay with that. Hey, look at all that internet back there. Reminds you of Forsaken? Yeah. I don't know if they... It's been cool to see games like that kind of come back a little bit. It's been cool to see everything come back. Imagine a world without this specific video game, played in this specific way, right now. Where would we be? I'd be under the covers crying. That's what I'd be doing. Instead of doing this, living life and loving it. Sir Kane. Thank you for gifting a sub. Oh! Shoot it, I'm shooting it, I'm shooting, I'm hacking! Hacking it all! That's a really inspired work done here. I don't care if I'm bonking. I don't care. Oh shit. Shodan detection imminent! I gotta disconnect my jack drive. Actually, I think I dicked around too much. I think I'm taking too long. That's okay, it was worth it. If my last moments are spent in cyberspace, then so be it. I regret nothing. Only that I have but one life to give in cyberspace. Oh shit, I'm gonna... Wait, is this it? Oh, it's almost out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Walking on everything. Wait. Cool. That was the sickest shit in the world. Sorry, I meant I forgot to click on OBS so that I could do... That's okay. I'll do it later. Yeah, I took some bonks in there. I think that sounds looping. Oops. It's okay, we'll get back in there. My body can't stay disconnected from cyberspace. Did you make it with 0 on the timer? I think the timer went to 0, but it was awfully close to that. Now go look up a video of what it looked like in the original. Okay, yeah, good idea. That is a great idea. I mean, I like the challenge of trying to play older, more obscure games. I think that's where you get a lot of the grit, you know, before it all gets sanded down and it's nice and clean. You get all the experimentation. It's fun to see, like, it helps you appreciate what works about the way people do things now, I think. So there's a lot to learn by looking in the past. Oop. All right. Now, behold, this gameplay courtesy of Blaine Newport on YouTube. Yeah. I mean, in the 90s we had our imaginations, and when we were flying around in cyberspace, we kind of saw the Lawnmower Man shit. You know, we saw it. It was there. You just had to believe. But yeah, see what I mean about, like, if you're kind of close enough to a wall, all you see are some lines, and you're not sure where you are. I mean, they tried, you know, to give these places dimension and space, but yeah, let's say requires some imagination. Also, the UI is pretty raunchy in System Shock 1. You know, just some text on screen and a big old. I guess this is that's your health. So, A+ brush up on the cyberspace sequence for sure. Put the new one back on. You got it. Did I just skip past the? I think I just skipped the. Was there a load on the main menu? I don't think there was. Sure, I can do it once I get in there. Takes you right back to middle school. Yeah. Gotta load all our RAM. I need plans for a 24-hour stream again. Geralt, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, no, I've got ideas for what I want to do. I just haven't found a really clean weekend to do them in yet. So yeah, I've got a few actually. One is I want to do DS roulette. Get like a touchpad. So I have one from back in my Osu days, but set that up and then have like a controller or something. That should handle all the DS emulation. And then I also want to do a Master Doom lore run of running through Doom 2016, then Eternal, and maybe the DLC. I figure back to back, if I just play everything on Nightmare, that might take like 24 hours. Depending on, you know, if I find everything quickly. Alright, I'm back. And there's no out hack sound.
Be careful out there.
Which is especially painful to me because I never want to be reminded of ending a hack on something. Rosho, thank you for the cheer. It's like playing Elite Dangerous and then looking at pics of the original Elite. The original Elite required a little imagination, didn't it? It's locked in cyberspace. God, it's the coolest word. Does that mean there's something I can do in cyberspace to unlock it? Because I would like to try that. Maybe I have to go back to cyberspace. My doc says if I go into cyberspace one more time, I'll die. Joke's on him, I ain't living out here in the first place. Sarah Senzelment, thank you for the sub. Definitely stay up for 24-hour Doomathon. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I guess the problem is I usually like to... I mean, 24-hour streams are big sub begging for me. So I'd have to find a way to try to like work in subs to that. Maybe like every number of subs I go up a difficulty or something like that. But extorting massive amounts of money out of the audience is what makes those events so worthwhile. Oh, that's right. That's why it looks weird. That's time to nightmare level. The problem is nightmare is not super bad for me, so I think that would only work on that would only add titillation for people who. I don't know. Does that add titillation? Maybe? Okay. Let me solve this puzzle. Let me hit this drive. Yeah. Use your RAM doubler. Gotta get the edge. No matter what. Is that a spider bot? It is. Damn you, spider bot. I'm gonna hit you. Oh, it's a flame spider bot. Why? Who fucking... Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. I was mashing buttons. I was panicking, alright? I admit it. Who gave the spider bots a flamethrower? Jesus. Why do people keep doing that? Actually, let me... There we go. Just getting a lay of the land. Don't want to miss any delicious item pickups. Ugh. God. That rules. Any Dota fans in here? What do you guys think about the soon-to-be-released animated series? I can't say I'm a Dota fan as much, but I'm happy for people who like Dota. And if it's good, then I'll enjoy the animated series no matter what. There's a particular weirdness about watching a show that's like got a couple of fan service beats baked in and you're not a fan. It's just like somebody shows up and you're like, there's a guy with a hat. Wow, can't believe hat guy got here. I don't know if it's going to be like that, obviously, but I believe in the power of any media based on anything to become something else. Just like this person has shit out an entire other person's worth of guts. So too can Dota potentially shit out a wonderfully amazing and deeply resonant animated series. Is that working? Is that tracking with anybody? Anyone picking that one up? I'll just let it go. I'll let that one go. Let it sail off into the void. Boom. You know what? These trilling guitars kind of remind me of Prey. Just occurred to me. I was like, man, this sounds so familiar and it's such a good fit, and I wonder why I'm thinking that. That's because Prey was really, really, really good and had this kind of dissonant, jangly, high, airy, disconnected guitar riffs. Die. No thanks, buddy. Gain no new access. Like that, a kick in the privates.
The screaming finally stopped, but the scraping at the door. Kim, John, George, Brian, they're gone. They're
Yeah, the voice acting's pretty good.
Getting supplies from the west wing of medical cost us. Handsome brains.
Bruise it.
Dead in hours.
There we go.
Days.
Now he's winking at me.
Weeks of loss.
Looks kind of like a chicken or like a turkey thigh in there. It's got that like goose flesh.
Rush the access corridor that leads to the bridge and take down Shodan. If we don't, then I'll make sure there isn't enough of me left to be used as spare parts.
Tenderized buns. Buska says, I was just thinking about the Prey soundtrack and how Mick Gordon brought guitars back to sci-fi. Yeah. I wanted to say there's some of that in Destiny, but now that I think about it, I don't know that I can think about a whole lot. Like, there was some of that stuff in Halo, but it was more like, that was more kind of its time, like butt rock guitar riffs of a Robo Man killing aliens in space. Not quite the same vibe. Wouldn't System Shock be an influence to Portal with the killer robot taunting you all game? You know, I'd never thought about that, but yeah. I think that's pretty valid. I think there is a sort of whole setup of game that is... He's got claw hands! Where essentially, like... I think Zelda kind of falls into this category where the environment does a lot of the storytelling and is a lot of the character of the game. Oh, shit. Okay, he won't let me... Oh, he's running! No! Oh, god damn. I didn't know they could run like that. Son of a bitch. He's got like angry zoom 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 robo eyes. Robot's gone crazy. Damn. I gotta run back to the med bay. Yeah, it's like Metroid kind of. Metroid Prime especially, where it's all just it's like trying to reinforce the feeling of being lonesome the whole game. Dead Space. Sometimes you get to communicate with people through a straw, you know, audio logs, text messages, the ghosts of things left behind kind of deal. Hold on, I think it's this way. To go back, yeah. There. Okay. That's how I'm feeling in Death Stranding right now. Yeah, Death Stranding, bizarrely, is another kind of game like that. Even though you're outside, it still feels like you're sort of smothered by a blanket the whole time. Soma? Yeah. That's Soma's world class. I hope Soma sold well enough to justify how good it was, if that makes any sense. It'd be a shame to think Soma sold as well as any other, like, spooky walking sim. Okay, let me see what's down here's. Hey, what's up, Pat, man? You got a busy day today? Oh, a little bit of the same for myself, but appreciate you dropping by and saying hi. Wow, these hallways look great. That alternating, like, white and yellow light. That's great. They even mixed together. Oh. Yeah, later tonight, I gotta start bashing out a script for the next Inside Games. Finally putting Anthem on the Viking boat, setting it on fire and kicking it to the horizon. It's fitting, right? The last time we relaunched this, it was off the back of Anthem, so why not take one last pound of flesh before before we put it to bed for good? That analogy makes no sense because pound of flesh implies we were wronged by Anthem in the first place. Perhaps some gamers feel that way. It's hard for me to feel umbrage at the gall of the game coming out and not being as good as I want it to be. Yeah. Rest in peace, sweet Anthem. You worked very hard. You've done enough, Anthem. That'll do. So shiny. Yeah. God, the texture is so gnarly. And it's got that like slight pixelization on it. Man, I love it. Yeah, rest in power, Anthem. What a sad end to an amazing premise. The suit flight, and that was so fun. Yeah. It was alright. It was pretty good. I don't think there's a way to make that as fun as like shooting people. But I do like the idea of combining traversal with gun shoots. I think it's a smart play, and there's potential there, but it seemed like there was just too much technical hampering. Too much like, I don't know. It feels a lot like the dangers of sunk cost to me. But that's not like you never know when you're doing it, right? Because the time you're spending to figure out if you should spend more time is also time you're spending. And it also is something that sort of contributes to the notion that something might be more salvageable than not. Because, yeah, there's something of value there. Just give me Dragon Age 4. I have hope. I have hope that they can still execute on those franchises. So many people have come and gone, though. It's not the same company. I can't think of companies that have had turnover like that and still really gotten back to the groove. I intend to try to find some. That's the goal. I think you could probably point to like Capcom and Square Enix as companies that really lost the ability to ship product but found their way back there. Those are sort of the examples I'm going to look at and see like how they did it, and is that path even viable for Bioware? That's the clickbait, I guess. Here's the secret sauce of Inside Games brilliance. I'll tell you this: so you got to combine clickbait with actual research. So typically my process is I'll dig into a story, analyze the patterns around it, and then use those patterns to sort of posit a theory or basically suggest informed analysis, and that's what the clickbait is. So it's out of all the data, finding the like most clickbaity but also justifiable statement. Rockstar's pretty solid. They never got not solid. I want to find a company that like just lost the ability to ship titles. I think Blizzard Entertainment is exactly there. I think Blizzard Entertainment is sort of the point of comparison, with like Overwatch and Dragon Age Inquisition kind of being comparable, but just like leaning on remakes, not even really teasing new things. What about Konami? Konami's moves were pretty intentional, and they don't seem to want to recoup at all. They've said multiple times they want to stay in AAA, but they don't. Or if they do, I don't know how they're expressing it. They just decided to focus on a different area of the market, and it was a good call. They've been pretty successful. Konami's been earning shitloads of money. I've already been here. I feel like sometimes I missed a switch or something because I was rambling. Okay. Alright. Did you whoop at the animes, Alex, on the State of Play? I did. I whooped at the anime a small amount. I guess Yuffie was our big anime for today, which is not necessarily whoop-worthy, but there was a new cute anime boy. I assumed he was Zack because he wasn't blonde, but that ended up being incorrect, so... We're getting a new interstitial episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake, which it's more than nothing. That's cool. They realized they didn't need to drop hundreds of millions on games that barely make their money back when they could just spend thousands on some pachinko shit and make millions. Yeah, very directly true. And with the state of game development then getting way more expensive, and also with like, it was just every Japanese maker was struggling at the time. And there's a cost to sticking to something that's not working. That's kind of the Anthem problem. It's not really a problem. Actually, it's great. It's great that like people got their salaries paid to work on that game for years. And I hope that doesn't come off as facetious as it sounded. I'm talking about as compared to the alternative, which would have happened in any other situation, which is all those people would have gotten laid off as soon as the game was out the door. So it's good that that didn't happen. But what's not so great is that that was a lot of money that didn't go anywhere. And if you're a business, you can't afford to throw money into a pit. That's just dumb. And if your competitors aren't doing that, then they're going to gain market on you. And they're going to squish you out. So, Konami just decided, like, we don't own this market anymore. But we have another one that is way easier. We make way more money from, and people don't scream at us all day. Let's just go do that. Pretty good. Yeah. But yeah, how tough am I? You're right about that. Homogenized engines have kind of saved a lot of Japanese devs. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, crouch. There isn't a crouch. Interact? I see you. Am I not supposed to be able to fit through this? Is this just like a secret cubby? Control? It is control. I swear I tried that. But I guess I didn't. Oh yeah, it hurts me in here. That's right. How did I not try control? I'd have every button. There's got to be something else in here, right? No? Alright. Okay, alright. I see why they shut the door. Do not hit the barrels. You got it. Let's keep all that radiation where it belongs, huh? Yeah. That's too many skulls for this amount of bodies. Nah. What's up, Joey Door? How are you? I'm playing space games, so I'm feeling great. Feeling good. Okay, guess I gotta come back to this section and start exploring. Does System Shock Remake come out when I wasn't looking, or is this the demo? This is the demo. This is a new demo. The latest and last demo before the game comes out. They are now accepting pre-orders. And since this is a sponsored demo playthrough, allow me to tell you that if you pre-order the game, you will get System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition for free when it releases. But I don't think it has a date. Oh, looks like the lighting's biffed a little there. Is demo only this map? That's a good question. I don't know. Let's find out when I beat this map. Just hauled 400 iron to the home, and now it's time to log off. Gonna lurk while I watch. Thanks for the company. No worries, Velocipleco. Thank you for doing the hauling. I know you did a great job today, so you should enjoy your rest. Fully and without guilt. Yeah, I should probably wash all the toxins out of me, huh? Wait, this doesn't feel right. Is it right? I guess it's right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. Batman, your few minutes have been used. Well, I appreciate you using them here. Always good to hear from you. Toxins just make your immune system stronger, right? Nice Bioshock demo, looking way different. Yeah, I have just been floored at the speed of modern developers. Dev tools have got to have come a long way, and I think also just game developers are really starting to develop critical amounts of experience. They're just getting so fast. The amounts of the leaps and bounds of improvement that I've seen in games in the last like 3 years has been so much more intense and dense than it feels like in years past. Am I getting free healthcare? What, me? Hell no. Although, I have the greatest loophole of all. This is one of those, like... You know how sometimes you have like a cousin that can fix a car, or like you've got your dad's an electrician. One of those things where you just get a break, and this thing that should cost, like, would normally cost you a lot of money just doesn't. Also money. Yeah, money solves most problems, but Stephanie works for a European company, which means her insurance is covered, and so is mine. Can't unsee that. Although I did just realize that's probably something that I need to disclose. Can I flush? Let me flush my cyber poo. Aw. That's sick. It's super sick. Oh, he's skating. He's skating a little bit. What's really exciting is, as a fancy business owner, I'm probably gonna have to pay for people's health insurance pretty soon here. It's actually very difficult to not pay for people's health insurance. I had to, like... I'm still at the point where the people that that are working with me are just full contractors, but even the state of California, even if someone's a contractor, kind of requires you to put some money into a bin for health insurance, so... You say it's sick. I feel like it's more sad that you have to be excited for having health coverage. It is sad. It's the saddest. But here's the... It's tough to explain this. Here's the rationale. I'm not saying I agree with it, but here's the rationale. All right? Here's the rationale. And maybe if you hear the rationale, then some part of the reality will make a little more sense, whether or not you agree with it. The idea is, let's say for my paycheck or whatever, 10% of my paycheck that would go to the government to pay for healthcare. It might be more, it might be less, I don't care, just a number I threw out. The idea is that money's returned to me, and as a free goddamn American, I'm allowed to decide how I want to spend it. So the idea is that money goes to the same thing either way. It's just I have a choice, and if I want to spend it, then I can. But if I just want to stuff it in my sock and go to the ER and cost other people thousands of dollars of procedures, then that's my prerogative too. So in the United States, we very literally pay a freedom tax. You can actually see what the dollar amount is. And the people in this society have voted that they like it that way. If you want to get really apologetic, I'm not saying you have to, but you could argue that since this is a representative democracy and that's how everybody voted, that's the society they want, and that people are okay overpaying for health insurance just to preserve the ability to, I don't know, not someday, even though they kind of have to. So when I think about it like that, it gets a little easier for me to swallow, even if I don't agree with it. You can't commoditize what is a specialized necessity, but the United States is all about commoditizing everything. It is everything that our society is baked on. So far, we've only been around for a couple hundred years, so we're still kind of angry teenagers about it. But yes, the free market, consumerism, production, assembly line production, like these are all things that are just part of American culture. It's something that you kind of have to come to terms with, or just ignore it. Continually get mad on Twitter that it's not like you want. Yeah, these are pretty lights though. I like this, man. This lighting is so good. Just the contrast and the shade between these two zones is really, really neat. God, so great. Oh, it's been hitting that space weed just because I'm marveling at space plants. I mean, I guess in space nobody can hear you rip a fat blaze. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Whoa, this guy knows what I mean. You in here smoking that Shodan weed? Shodan OG? Actually, maybe. In space, only Jesus can hear the bong rips for Jesus. Yeah. Only if you shut him out first. Or I guess afterworks, too. You're just coughing. For you, Jesus! You gotta do something to pass the time, okay? The mental rigors of being harried by a million space demons is a little too much to bear for any person. Cyber implants or no. Oh! You can get a weed implant in System Shock. You can get a weed implant. You can just boop a little button on the side of your... side of your skull. A little reggae MIDI plays, and then wah, just smoke pours out of every hole in your face. Literally my thought all the time. It'll be an interesting future when, like, you can, like, substances are fully legalized, and then you can just, like, put auto dosers in your head. You know, like caffeine or whatever. Ah, that's a long animation. Have people, like, ODing on caffeine in esports tournaments and stuff. Actually, I'm kind of surprised that doesn't happen already. I guess at that level, you know exactly what kind of stimulants to put in your body. You have to be careful about that. No, I don't. I'm an American. I do whatever I want. Oh, you want some big government chip in my brain? Telling me how many drugs I can slam into my body all at once? Again, America gets a lot easier to understand when you realize that it is a slavish devotion to the ability to kill yourself however you want, no matter how much it costs anyone else. Oops. Oh, dang. Okay. Oh, that still works. Yeah, there we go.
Todd got the combination for the armory on medical. It's 7:05. Once we're armed, some of the survivors went ahead for the flight deck and escaped. Others want to retract the bridge. They think that if we can take Shodan online, we can bring the escalation. I'm heading out to lead a group on Darcy's plan. Together, we will beat this.
I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Let's go back and get it. 7:05. It's been a while since I've had to lean on a map to navigate a game. This is pretty great. I miss that. Also, if, like... It does make you a bit of an invaluable party member. Like, if you're playing a multiplayer game or you're playing co-op and the other person just can't read maps, it makes you feel pretty special to be like, go this way. And they're like, okay. And the, like, little video game person's toddling after you, and you're like, yes. I am doing something useful. Feels good. America's the cult of conceit. That's an interesting phrase. I think I like that. Is this with RTX? It kind of looks like it. I don't want to go out and say it. I mean, volumetric fog, really good volumetric fog can kind of look like that too. But the way that some of the light colors have mixed inside of like gas clouds and stuff does kind of look like it. But honestly, I think what's terrifying me the most is looking at it and be like, yes, RTX, I love it. And then it not being on and me looking like an idiot for paying $1,000 for a video card or something like that. Yes, I love it. Delicious. If you can modify your body part, which limbs would you like to upgrade? I mean brain. Whatever helps me game more. It's not necessarily better. I just need more time. So if I can play multiple games at once, then the number of games I can beat in my lifetime go up multiplicity. I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Right. Came in at exactly the right time. Had to cover up all that adult content for you guys. I ate something so naturally my throat is filled with phlegm. Hello, I'm back. I had a chocolate peanut butter granola bar. And it was delightful. I'm still thinking about it. I want to eat another one, but I'm trying to pace myself. You know, when I get to them granola bars, it's a mess. It's a mess every time. Okay, great. Spark beam. Neat. Purple. Red. Red's probably bad, huh? Red's super spark. But I got a pew-pew gun now. Yeah. Probably won't run out of pew-pews as much. That's the idea anyway. Is that a gun? It is. Pew! It's the spark beam. It, instead of using bullets, it charges at the, or wait, I think it uses your electric meter up here. Yeah. I have 99. I have 98. So yeah, It's kind of like mana, if you want to think about it that way. It's just a reservoir of resources. Comes back at with like charge points. I think those charge points regenerate over time too, so it's just kind of nice to have it as a backup if you run out of bullets. This is a demo or has it been released? This is a demo, but it is the final demo before the release of the game. Yeah, I gotta go heal again. As this is a sponsored gameplay, the fine folks at Night Dive Studios would like you to know that if you pre-order the game, System Shock, the remake, you will get System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition for free when it comes out. That's 2 games. That's 2 System Shocks for you. That's every System Shock. How long is the demo? Well, I've been playing it for about an hour. I still got a place to go. I guess we'll find out together how long it is. Didn't know they were remaking it? Yeah. System Shock 1 is a fascinating and very important game. And, yeah, it's due for a remake. Because that original is... I love it, but it's a little rough. A little hard to wrap your head around these days. It tried so much so early. It's kind of the big thing. I mean, it pulled a lot of it off. But, you know, there were no templates. There were no guidelines back then. So sometimes it has some, very dated, yeah, you know, dated. That's the way to say it. That's the word. That's the one we're looking for. The demo's like 20 minutes long if you know exactly where to go. Well, I don't. I guess that's the beauty of immersive sim games. Guess maybe I need to go to Gamma? Hey. I'm not quite sure what the security level does. All I know is that I hate cameras. Rawr. I want security level down. So Shodan feels bad. Okay. Yeah, those are the little stations where you can recharge your stuff. But I don't need to right now. This UI looks pretty intense. Yeah, they seem to have interpreted a lot of the UI from System Shock 2, which is great. System Shock 2 had a lot of like panels that would slide in and out, tabbed UIs. Instead of having to bind everything to the keyboard is really nice. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give him the big zapper. You ready for it? Oh shh! He wasn't ready for it. You guys were, but he wasn't. Just hang out here. Gas grenade. This is a nice cozy place to not die. Still on this damn Final Fantasy XIV relic weapon grind. Killing me! Somebody mentioned that offhanded in chat. You have to do Crystal Tower 40 times or something ridiculous like that? Is that for real? That can't be for real. And Debra, thank you for the sub. Also, Mr. Teamwork, thanks for the cheer, the bit. Appreciate. Oh no, a couple bits. Thank you for the multiple bits. Boring Man, thank you for the prime. Target in Motion, thank you for the sub. And Horrid Imaginations, thank you very much for the sub. Whatever director did the art or did the lighting needs a clap? Yeah. The lighting really makes all these environments sing. It's like it's tons of variants of color, but it still all looks very powerfully like a big chunkety 90s science fiction cyberpunk ship. Ooh. Oh, he got me. Yowza. Cool. Do you play 14 online? Yes, I do. I do indeed. I've streamed it a couple of times. I'd open some doors if the security level is low enough. Ah, thank you. 15 Crystal Tower passes. Still 2 phases after, though. Still 2 phases after? Huh. That's a lot. That's a lot of Crystal Tower. Is it the whole thing? Because the Crystal Tower is like... That's one of those like 12-floor raid dealies, right? Or wait, no, they're like 16? I got grenaded. I don't remember where my last save was. Let's find out. Okay. Okay, so I haven't healed and I don't have the... Alright. Damn it. Damn it. I forgot it. I forgot the code. Why didn't I save now? Any of the 3 raids, then 18 Void Arc and 18 Iblis. Oh. Huh, okay. That's a lot. Oh my god. Was it 705? It was 705, wasn't it? Just hack it. Can you hack those? Seven to 5 sounds right. I can try that. Zoom. Praise God. No hacking for this guy. I think this was the only thing in here. I think there was a log. Some grenades. Some grenades, some sodas. Oh, bullets? That's always fun. Can't go wrong with bullets! Alright, let's reorganize this. Okay. Damn.
I heard.
Creepy. Back at the beginning? I guess this was a while ago, wasn't it? Well, that's fine. I can now rush forward with reckless abandon, with the full security and knowledge of what lies ahead. Never once get surprised. There, see, look at me. Look at me clearing this with, surgical, Ferrari-like speed. Old news.
Survivors went ahead for the flight deck and escaped. Others want to track the bridge. They think that if we can take Showdown offline, we can retake the station. I'm heading out to lead a group on Darcy's plan. Together we will beat this.
There, see? Basically back to where I was, right? Artistic Zombie, how's it going? Hopefully life is good for you. And if it's not, that's okay too. These yellow rooms with screaming Flight of the Navigator vibes, kind of love it. Yeah, the whole aesthetic of this game is very, very appreciated. Got that mid-90s PC aesthetic, which we all know is the real king aesthetic. It's trying to get my shit together for a Zoom interview next week. At least you got some time. I guess enough time to drive yourself insane thinking about it. Ah, you're gonna knock him dead. They're gonna trip over themselves trying to hire you. All of his favorite stethoscopes all lined up. Alright. New access card? I already got that. I don't think guns have durability in System Shock 1.
I have a plan. The only way to stop the mining laser is to fire it into the station's own shields. I barely made it to my office, so you'll need to get up to the research level, get isotope X-22 for the shields, and get the safety override code for the laser in the research library. Head down to the reactor and use X-22 to power the shields. The laser can be fired from the research central control after you enter the safety override code number 2.
You got zapped. Oh, you got some boba? Nice. I found a boba place near here that will do, like, variable sweetener. It's, like, in the menu. I love it. Boba's always just a little too sweet for me. So, or actually a lot of too sweet. So it's nice to take the edge off. I got into making my own boba for a while, but that is time consuming and wastes a lot of water. I'm reading through the Neuromancer trilogy. It really didn't need a sequel. No, I've never read the sequel because I don't want to. But I think I'm at the point now where I could probably read some dumb crap like that and be fine with it. Because yeah, I finished the first book and I was like, why is there even another one? Not that even, like, I didn't even really think the first one was like great great literature. It just had a fun, goofy setting. And apart from that, it was just kind of a real pulpy dude story. Can't force it. I can force anything. You don't know how good I am at forcing. It didn't need one, it needed two. The Neuromancer universe. Or the Neuroverse as we call it. Actually that sounds really cool. Ugh. Fuck, man. Again? You got me. I got again. I got boo bombed. Yeesh. I'll get him. I'll get that guy. Luckily, I'm saving more. That wasn't the same guy, but it was Grenade Man. I always go for zero-added sugar because that shit is just too much. Yeah. I mean, usually they soak boba in syrup too. So if you have boba in it, you're gonna get some amount of sugar no matter what. And for me, usually that's always enough. Just stirring the tea up with the boba just adds enough sweetness. But yeah, it's pretty fun to make boba. I recommend it. It takes like over an hour though. At least for the kit that I have. What actually is boba? They're little tapioca balls. So they're like little chewy, little gummy things that you can suck up a giant fat straw. It's very strange the first time you ever try it because you'll be drinking this nice liquid and all these little eggs will fly into your mouth. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And it makes you want to gag the first time because usually, oops. Whoopsie. That's okay. Game not out yet. But worth trying? Oh yeah. It gives you something to chew on. It's delicious. Make sure to chew them too unless you want a giant ball forming in your stomach. Why is that making a comeback? I don't think it ever went anywhere. Boba tea is one of those amazing things because it costs pennies to make and people will pay $5 for it. Yeah, boba tea, I mean, boba tea was getting popular when, God, 20 years ago. I remember around Y2K is kind of when I remember boba tea breaking in and being like a hip new thing for the white kids. It was really just like Asian exportation, I think. It kind of paired well with suddenly getting into anime and Naruto, and then boba tea. I'm saying that because that's the circle I ran with, and that's the vibes that were affecting that. Part of the frozen yogurt craze? Oh, could be, yeah. Frozen yogurt is another thing that's like really, really cheap, and people will pay a lot of money for. I get it, I'm just remembering it hurts. Oh, okay. I feel like I have to qualify that sometimes. I'm very comfortable I'm very comfortable with myself and talking on behalf of my experience. And I'm very comfortable putting the right terminology on it too. And that doesn't mean that it's negative. That's just it's just how I talk about it. It's how I think about it. Okay. Okay, so I gotta get the log from that dude's. That dude's office. This guy, I don't remember what this guy had. Oh, a gun that I've already got. The ML4 pistol. It's the same thing, right? Oops. Well, I guess I'm taking this one now. So this one has less bullets in it, so that was smart. I don't know where that went. Oh, there it is. Okay. Toss a couple of Danimals in the freezer, yeah. Throw a sign out in front of your apartment. Frozen yogurt inside. $25. I know we've got some bustling entrepreneurs in chat right now.
I have a plan. The only way to stop the mining lasers is to fire it into the station.
Is boba the same as bubble tea?
I'm barely
Yes.
next to my office, so you'll need to get up to the research level.
Specifically, boba are the tapioca pearls, the balls themselves. Bubble tea is tea with tapioca or boba in them, or in it as a drink. Oh! That was quick load. That's okay, I'm getting real good at these buttons. Am I shooting texts? There's, like, zero. I guess I could pick it up and then empty it. That'd be pretty cool, I guess. Dang it. Fat fingers. Dang it, I did it wrong again. Ah, where'd it go? Oh. Okay. Empty. I need to not use my mouse. I can't trust myself with that. A mouse is a tool for adults, and I am a child. Was it filling or... Wait, hold on. Is this something you normally get by itself, or do you normally get it with a certain kind of food? It's a snack. It is a treat. Boba tea is milk and empty carbohydrates. So it is like... Think about it like maybe a crepe or something like that. A lot of boba places will sell snack foods with it because, you know, it pairs well with actual food. But it's going to be small stuff, you know, popcorn chicken, a grilled cheese sandwich. It's not something you want to work into your daily diet, I would say. Dang. Why do you stream at 900p 60 instead of 1080p 60? That is a good question. The answer has to do with 900p is a sweet spot between the resolutions most people watch in, and my computer's ability to like render a certain video quality within the constraints of both what my CPU can do in terms of just processing data, but then also what Twitch's bitrate allows for image quality. So for me, I found that that's a really good sweet spot between having a low enough resolution image that my computer can process it on a fairly high x264 encoding setting. Because the more pixels, you know, the harder that is to do, and the less likely my CPU might be to keep up if things start moving quickly in the video feed. But the thing to consider on Twitch is that not everyone's watching in 1080p. And even if they were, at 6 megabits a second, this may be way more technical than you were looking for, but at 6 megabits a second, the video quality is not going to be that hot, even on full 1080. So I go to 900. It means that I can process the image a little bit more on the software side of things, and I don't think there are too many people watching in full 1080 that would notice a difference. And even the number of people watching in 1080 is relatively small. Okay, that was a lot of words. I apologize if that was a little too dorky. But I have put a fair amount of effort into making the stream look and sound good, so I do like to show off when I'm given the chance. Somebody asked if you can close yourself inside the toilet. I I don't know if there's a way to close the door once it's open, which is an interesting oversight. I rarely watch 1080p streams thanks to data caps. Yeah, that's but one of the many reasons people don't typically watch in full 1080. I mean, it's pretty rare that somebody has a... this is anecdotal. I don't have usage data to support this, but I would wager it's pretty rare that somebody's watching a full-screened Twitch stream on a 1080p display.
Cyborg conversion canceled. Standard station restoration procedures online.
The first actual checkpoint. This is the... They had these in Bioshock. Yeah, Renew You, or New You station?
We got one of the regeneration rooms working again. I cut Shodan's connection to the medical CPU, and that allowed us to fix the cyborg override protocol it's installed, without having to worry about it reverting. Yeah, looks like it won't come out of cyborg when the regeneration bay console has been accessed. It's too late for too many. But if we get to medical, we can stop this thing before...
I hope I'm recording an email when I die. Oh, also, if somebody's watching on a 1080p display and they have chat open, then the resulting display is actually, I think, 900p. I actually think it's less than that. Chat is wider than 100. Wait, hold on. 1080 to 900. That's 180 pixels. Yeah, chat is wider than 180 pixels. It's usually like 350. So, even with chat open, the display area is already smaller than the actual resolution of the video. Yeah, it's below 900, so...
Directive to Cyborg F-71. Move mutagen experiment V5 to Beta Grove on the executive level. Let the virus loose in the grove and observe its effects on flora and fauna. Collect samples from the mutated. Kill those who have not shown progress. And we will soon have a perfected strain that will consume the earth, allowing me to reshape the insects in my perfect image.
What the fuck? Garg! I guess he threw a mine. Jeez. That's 3. That's a big 3 on the board. Trey, nice to see you. Thank you for the sub. Omega 9X, thanks for the prime. And Shredder, thank you for the prime. I keep chat open, but it's full screen on my second screen a lot. Ooh, that's a real setup there. Oh. 900 is not the best. How dare you? How dare you insinuate that anything about this stream is less than absolutely ideal? I'm offended. Okay, now that I've hit a checkpoint, I don't have to reload. I probably should have gotten there without dying. Oh, guys, not wake up, okay. When will Twitch provide 4K res? Man, I don't know. I would love for Twitch to update their or raise their bitrate a little bit. On one hand, I kind of like the engineering challenge of trying to produce the best possible stream under some pretty restrictive bandwidth caps, and I can also appreciate the engineering. Ooh, that was a big ass gun. I can appreciate the engineering problem of having to ingest all that data. Oh, it's damaged, yeah. Twitch has to bring in a lot of streams and adjust them all at the same time, and make absolutely certain that it won't go down or hit a traffic spike or anything like that. So I understand that it has to give itself a lot of overhead, and adjusting individual bit rates multiplies across the entire system. And it's one of those, you know, it's working well enough now. I can definitely see why nobody would want to bite off trying to scale that up. It's just a bummer because YouTube is the only other point of comparison really, and it can take in like 40 megabits, excuse me, of video. It's so good. You can cram whatever you want at YouTube, and it will gobble it up. System Shock copied Halo. I don't know that I've seen that one. That's a pretty new hot take. I gotta remember to actually heal. Sounds like my ex. Zing! Isn't System Shock an old game? Is this a remake? The answer to both of those questions is yes. It is a very old game. It is the game that that paved the way for Bioshock. That's why Bioshock is called that. Because of System Shock. And the Night Dive Studios is remaking it. Shiny and new. Oh, I'm up here now. The demo is out, the final demo. Oh, this is sponsored, so they are accepting... Let me tell you, they are accepting pre-orders. And every pre-order of the game gets a copy of System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition for free when it comes out. With no date on it at the moment. Oh, shit! Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was the wrong one. There we go. Just needed one bullet. One final actual bullet. It's getting held up by the grab pad down there. Whatever. Isn't it old enough that the original dev company died? Sort of. Looking Glass isn't technically gone. Actually, wait. Looking Glass didn't make the original, I don't think. Who did make the original? I'm trying to remember. But yes, you're right. So the System Shock series is sort of innately tied to... No, it was Looking Glass. Oh my gosh. All right, same company. I was right, yeah. For some reason I thought somebody else made the original. All right, so Looking Glass is still around. This is... Everyone knows them. They made Bioshock. The same company made a game like Bioshock before Bioshock called System Shock. And they're still around. But after Bioshock Infinite, they pared back their staff like crazy. Down to, I think, like 20 or 30. That's the rumor. And they're just kind of working on some really, really tiny project. Irrational made Bioshock. Looking Glass became Irrational. Sorry. You are correct, though. But it's the same talent. Mostly the same talent. Looking Glass also did the Thief trilogy. Looking Glass did a lot of incredible games. So sorry, yeah. Looking Glass, or sorry, Irrational is still around, I think. Working on something. But I mean, once you've I think operated at the AAA space for a while, and then you pair back to indie, you probably have enough money to operate as long as you need to. I really got the sense that that everyone's favorite cult of personality game developer, Ken Levine, just got tired of being in the spotlight. Just wanted to make games. Wanted to experiment with little indie games. I can understand that. If you got ideas, you want to make them. Oh, Irrational is defunct. Okay. For some reason, I thought Levine took the Irrational name and, like, company trappings with him. Because a lot of the, well, I guess I can't say some or a lot. I don't remember how many. But there were some staff members from Irrational that left to go to Levine's new thing. But I guess that's to be expected. Wait, do I have to blow these up? I think I have to blow these up, and I can't remember why, but I think I do. I have to drink some soda first. Irrational isn't defunct, they rebranded. That's what I thought. I don't know, I'm confused. I should look this up instead of just relying on word of mouth. These look like they need to be blown up, so I'm gonna blow them up. Irrational Games is called Ghost Story Games now. Oh, okay. Maybe not. I thought one reacted when I shot it before, but maybe that was just my imagination. I mean, that broke. There we go. I'm sure I need to do this. Isn't Night Dive remaking the Blade Runner point and click 2? Is that Night Dive? Ow! Yeah, that did hurt me. Okay. I wouldn't put it past him. Good things flow from Night Dive. All them blow up and hurt you? Yeah, like that? Yeah. Ow! Why did I think that wasn't gonna do that? I guess oh, okay, I bet that explosion hurt the other ones. I was like, oh, it'll like 2 little panels will pop up before it dies. It's fine. God damn it, no! Don't want to do that. Ugh. Number keys are a mistake. There we go. That felt important. Oh, it lowered security. All right. I'm tripping balls. Took the wrong drugs.
Who are you? The computer nodes can be repaired, but you... Who are you?
Gah.
My cameras and sensors scan your body.
Such a cool effect.
But you do
It's a shame it probably... Whoa! Whoa!
It's
It's a shame it probably doesn't look that cool on Twitch, but...
To an electrified
No!
bench.
God damn.
I will have your secrets.
And you will learn more about pain than you ever wanted to know.
Jesus Christ! Oh, they all woke up. Oh. Oh. Alright, let's try a little trick. That didn't work. That didn't work. Trying to float it into the, what? It's not going up! Arg! Bitrate died. There were original effects from System Shock and the art style that are extremely hard to translate to modern style. I think they did a really good job. Holy moly, Cyberspace looks so cool. I can't get enough of it. What? Did everybody die? I guess I gave up. God damn it! Arg! Doing the Skyrim thing, I'll just hide behind a... EMP? Would EMP work on them? Maybe gas, because they've got faces? I guess let's try gas. Eat, suck gas. Ow! Pick up the Persona 5 game for Switch. I picked it up for PC. I really, really like it. I'm probably going to be playing that quite a bit in the coming days. I might try to crank out a YouTube review for it. We'll see if I can find the time. Oh, okay. They've all been gassed. Delightful. The power of gas. It's a curious thing. Make a one-man meat, make another man's thing. That guy's got nice ass. Nice ass, fellas. Nice ass. Hey, we're cool. We're cool. We've hung out before. This is a remaster. Yes, yes. This is the final demo for it. Came out today. They are asking for pre-orders now, saying that if you pre-order, you will get System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition for free. A game that is the original game with enhanced assets and multiplayer. And as somebody who's tried to patch the original System Shock 2 to have enhanced assets and multiplayer, you're going to want somebody to do that for you. Oh, man, nice butt. A lot of cake on these space zombies. I guess I haven't been over here. In the Gamma Quadrant. We're here? Sometimes empty hallways can look like... Oh, ah! Ah! Cyber cheeks, exactly. FF7 Remake Extra announced just now, plus some more 7 remakes in the retro style and a battle royale. It wasn't like Remake Extend or something like that? Some more 7 remakes in the retro style. What does that mean? That sounds like new. New news? Is this dark and gritty? Yeah, it's pretty dark and gritty. There's an evil, megalomaniacal AI after you. They did a 7 remake in the old style, just in Super HD, kinda. I'm confident that you're describing it accurately, but it's very hard for me to get a picture together of what that means. I'll have to look it up. Watch the trailer. I don't know how to explain it. I will. That sounds cool. I like a lot of this kind of. Oh shit! I think that's the mine, right? He just throws down a mine. Yeah. Frick! Yep. There's really no being around those mines. Oh, Final Fantasy XV Mobile. Got it. Pocket Edition. Okay. Oh, okay. So they're doing a version of 7 like that. 7 Pocket Edition. That's a cool idea. Shrapnel, yeah. Turns out an anti-personnel mine does exactly that. Okay. Maybe if I just blast his ass before he can drop the stupid thing. Well, I shot him in half, but there's still a mine there. What do I do? Erg. Fuck. There we go. Everything worked out for the best. Yeah, made out. Oh, that's right, you can lean. I thought leaning was the System Shock 2 thing for some reason. Oh, I guess this is the bridge they talked about. It's got lean, unlike your fancy Call of Duties. Zoomp. I can go around every corner, zoomp, with maximum efficiency. Just completely whiffed and then took a big hit. Oh! Ten bridge. It was a nice cyber bridge. Undead Penguin. Hey, it's really good to see you again. I feel like I haven't seen your name in a while. I wish that was me. What, getting bashed with a pipe? I guess we could all hope for deaths so noble in this the era of quarantine. I definitely want that bridge to stay on. I'm gonna forget how to turn it back. Oh yeah, Stephanie's baking some mac and cheese.
I'm one of the last that hasn't been changed yet. Mira and the others are dead. I saw them dying. I think I saw Mira in one of the corridors yesterday. She had so many implants. I couldn't be sure. Shodan has modified the regeneration base, so they do things to you now. I'm going to try to override the cyborg protocols for the medical level regen bay. If it works, then maybe I die from this infected arm. It's throbbing and pulsing. God, it hurts.
So was the idea that I want to fall down there? Maybe. from this side? Where will they release this? It's coming out on consoles and PC. I got the demo from Steam. That is where you can get the demo and also pre-order the game if you want to. I guess I'll just fall down here. Getting radiated a lot. It hurts. It hurts a lot. I don't know why they wanted me to do that. They probably didn't, but... Owie, owie, owie. Yeah, I know, alright? We're looking for treasure. You're gonna have to suck it up, man. Oh. Oh! God. His head was so pressurized. Oh, shit. Actually. Fuck. Oh. Oh, okay. Almost died. Almost died, but I didn't. Well, we got a nice hack. Yes. I guess technically this isn't a hack, but nice pipe puzzle. Got a looking glass puzzle design. Oh, God, that blood splatter is so great. Ooh, oh yeah, this one. Okay, I'm sure I'll be able to figure this out this time. Okay, so it's got to be green near the end. But I never figured out what color combination actually makes green. Like, I had to get lucky. Blue and... Because, like, the, I guess, to me, the rules never seem consistent. So, I guess this will... Does orange and... Does this make green? No? Doesn't take that long to brute force. But yeah, I remember doing this in the demo before. Okay, so now that's green. It's purple and green. I don't want this one to be purple. That's weird. Like, 2 reds makes it green? What does that mean? What does that mean? But 2 blues makes it an orange? Splits it into the other 2 colors. Okay. There we go. No? Oh, red and yellow does make orange. That's right. Okay, so I need the blue there. Okay, I think I get it. I get it now. I get it. This one just splits it into the 2 colors it's not. God. It's purple? Yeah, I guess that makes sense that it'd be purple. So wait a minute. Green needs red and... Okay, never mind. That's why I'm messed up. I gotta see which way it splits. There! Okay. Keep tried more times than there were possible combinations. I definitely, hit way too many switches. Huh? We're not good? This is not puzzle complete? Oh, I guess it was this. Wait. Huh? Does it have to land at the same time? Oh! Alright, no, I knew what I was doing. Yeah, easy. Seen it a million times. Classic hack, that one. It's the first thing it taught us at school, actually. It's quite nostalgic. Solving a puzzle like that so quickly and efficiently. Oh, that's a bug? Oh, okay. Well, it worked. It worked. I have to admit, I do remember that puzzle from the previous demo, and I solved it without actually understanding the mechanics. This time I actually did understand the mechanics, so I don't know what happened. I think maybe it was presented in a different way. I'm always kind of... I guess that puzzle just introduces you to the concept of switches. But you don't actually... I guess you do have to turn them on, but... Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I haven't gone this way. I think Bioware will ever be Bioware again. It depends what you mean by that. If you want them to, like, make pleasing games, I'm sure that's possible. But if you want them to have the exact same spirit that they used to, that's probably impossible because a lot of the devs have moved on. I mean, they tried to, like, put Casey Hudson on a float to show everybody how much like old Bioware it was going to be, and even he couldn't hang. So, yeah, the OG writers all left, yeah. They got the brands that make you feel fuzzy, so there's that. I think we'll have a long, pleasing window of Bioware remasters from now until the end of time. Okay. There's a big red thing here. That seems important. I guess there's this door here. Oh wait, that might be like a... Might be stairs or something. Oh, it's the bridge. Okay. I see. Should I buy a VR headset now or no? Trying to figure out if there's enough games to make it worth it at this point. I think it depends for the kind of game you have tolerance for, but I'd say there's enough games. You may just find that the experience isn't good enough to warrant unpacking stuff. Every time I do a game in VR, it's a miracle. I love it. And then every time I pack everything away, I never want to do it again. It's a weird cycle to go through. Oh, okay, it's just going to a different floor? Sort of, not really. Oh, there's like a passageway over me that I haven't explored, it looks like. Or under? Anyone whining about Facebook, ignore them? No! I like whining about Facebook. I mean, the hardware itself is good, but there's plenty of reason to be morally upset with Facebook. It's not my place to lecture other people on how they want to spend their money, so I don't try. But I'm sure as shit not buying anything that drives money towards Facebook, or giving them an ounce of participation in any of the things I do with gaming. God, no. They have proven that they are not capable stewards of data of any kind. Yeah, maybe I just go all the way over here and try to check out this door. Let's see. I feel like being upset at Facebook for moral reasons are a bit hypocritical when you're on Twitch owned by a slave company, Amazon. It's not a slave company, holy shit. It does have a large workforce that it doesn't treat as well as it could. That is true. But Amazon has not done anything nearly so destructive to American society that Facebook has. Amazon didn't spread fucking QAnon shit. Amazon didn't do Cambridge Analytica. Amazon is quite evil. Alright, well. You guys have fun, I guess, smashing your little corporate action figures together and going pew pew. I'm pretty confident in my relative assessment of the evils of corporations. And I guess you can be too. That's the great thing. We all get to decide the companies that we get mad at, and then eventually spend money on anyway. That's freedom. Oh, there's a spot over here I haven't. Corner nook. I guess I turn on this floor. I guess there's over. Yeah.
Camera activating security door.
Ah! Dang. Almost got all the cameras. Ah, puzzle. Classic French puzzle. Oh, okay. Sick puzzle. I guess I got some items out of it. That's kind of fun. They tried to trap you in there with a little zombie man. Little did he know I had pipe. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll loop back to that, back to that area. Ooh, Relic. Thanks for the sub. There's things wrong with Amazon, sure, but that argument is only ever made by people that have no idea of the ins and outs. Personally, my small family business avoided going out of business because the audience we can reach over Amazon. There's, yeah. There's, I guess there's positives and negatives to everything. I mean, I can holler about Facebook, but gosh, doesn't Granny like seeing those photos of her grandkids. And if that's the company that built the network that allowed it, then surely they get to claim the credit for it, right? Something? Oh. Trying to even things out. But hey, sticking to your morals and making decisions is how anything changes in this world, so I don't want to talk you out of that either. You just gotta figure it out somewhere in the middle. That's right. It's a Twitch stream. I'm a Twitch streamer who's not telling you that I know everything. Maybe I should. Maybe we should start doing that. I know that this game is rad. Oh, that's right. It just goes downstairs. That's why it kind of does that flickery thing. All right. Let's try this then. That means there's a camera somewhere I didn't hit. I guess the level's not over yet. That's a big door. I know there were audio logs kind of prodding me where to go. Maybe I should go and listen to them. Let's do that. They get the credit. A piece of shit could still do something nice from time to time. Well, definitely don't pick the middle. That's a boring place full of nerds. Yeah. It is boring in the middle, I'll agree. There's people shrugging and what can you do?
If you are hearing this, we have set up an operations base to assist in resisting Shodan. Come to Beta Quadrant. You'll find the medical research vaults have been turned into a radioactive trench. You can bypass this trench via the force bridge that operates off a nearby wiring panel. Any humans that can hear my voice, come to Beta Quadrant and make a stand against Shodan.
Well, I guess I'll go check out Beta Quadrant again. It did feel like there was something in that area that I just didn't fully explore. Or I need to... Hello. Just sitting up. Or I need to go mess with Cyberspace again. Would you categorize this as Metroidvania? You know, I guess it had those trappings pretty early on. You had to get, like, access cards to get to new areas and stuff. Not necessarily tied to, like, getting new abilities. I guess, maybe? I don't know. There's some aspects of Metroidvania that aren't exactly here. What? Cyberspace. I downloaded Cyberspace? Medical storage room doors in Delta are locked in Cyberspace. Reminder to myself to destroy the cyber core to unlock the doors. Let's go destroy cyber core. Oh wait, can I not go back in? Oh no. Oh wait, there we go. Whew. All right, this is what we play the game for. Oh shit, Rick! You picked the perfect time! Rick is playing... Oh wait, I have to pause it. because the timer goes. You picked the perfect time to redeem VIP or ban. Let's hack! Ooh, what's it gonna be? Ooh, nice job, Rick! Hey, congrats! Now let me see if I can get enough eyes in this name. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you for watching for the extreme amount of time. Oh, wait, Hermes is on here too. Oh, shoot. All right. Rick is a new VIP. Congratulations. Enjoy your status. Oh, I actually have a VIP badge I need to upload. I haven't done that yet. You guys will have a brand new badge soon. And we got another entrant. Another noble warrior is stepping into the ring. Hermes 15. Let's see what fortune has for you. Oh no! Oh no! As one warrior ascends to Valhalla, so too does another fall into the pits of hell, to be heard from no more for an entire hour. All right, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to. I don't get to choose whether or not I do or not. I have to type it out. It hurts me. Every single letter hurts me. But Hermes, thank you very much for your sacrifice. And see you in the ground. Say goodbye to Hermes, everybody. Oops, I used it wrong. It didn't work. He's still alive. I didn't hit the buttons right. There we go. Now he's timed out. Okay. No, VIP is forever. I mean, really, the worst part about it is the idea that you, I gotta destroy a data core. The worst part about it all is that, you wasted 250 channel points. It takes forever to save that up, so that's why I think it's funny to make people potentially lose it in a 50-50 shot. Yeah. Life is bittersweet. Alright, I gotta find that data core. I want to get that data core so bad. Where's the data core? Where's it at? You a data core? Can't wait to shoot that data core. Points to name that plant. I love that plant. I don't think I've named it yet. Is this this looks like what might be reasonably called a data core. Oh! Yeah, you just gotta shoot it till it blows up. That's all you gotta do. Easy. I didn't shoot it enough last time. As usual. Yeah, I haven't named my plant. I don't know why. I really like that plant though. Had my 150, got my card, totally worth it. A few months later, VIP or band came out. Back on that grind. I'm pretty good at game design, aren't I? Just don't tell any of my wonderful sponsors that 100% of my Twitch.tv traffic is entirely from people trying to hit obscene channel point reward goals. Don't tell them that. Won't get all this System Shock money. This is sponsored, by the way. Oh. Oh, oh. 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 This is so cool. Why doesn't every video game look like this? I mean, as soon as this game comes out, it won't matter, because we can just play this, but it's kind of stupid to live in a world where a game looks like this, but they all don't look like this. Like, what's even the point? Why are you even making a video game if it doesn't look exactly like this? Navigating exit node. No, wrong button! No! Damn it. Why was it even on that? That doesn't make any sense. Well, I fucked that up. Oh, I should not be trusted with a Steam Deck. Alright. Cyber node destroyed. This is my storage bin now. Look at all this. Free coffee mug? Free stim? Cool. Look Look at my cool hacker glove. Chunk, chunk. Ba-choom. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. The JW-76 Mag Pulse Rifle. Magnetic pulse cartridges. Hold the Alt for description. I'd love to. The intense electromagnetic bursts from this weapon are designed to penetrate metal shielding and damage circuitry. Up to 3 rounds can be chambered at a time to take down larger targets. Because of its specialization of piercing armor, the mag pulse is recommended against heavily armored robots. Robots. They don't stand a chance now. That was a pretty good reward for hacking properly. The class is distinct like they are in System Shock 2, or is it skill system based? It does not appear to be skill system based. You've got stats, but yeah, you don't put points into stats or anything like that, and the stats don't determine what gear you can or can't use. That was the RPG layer kind of got slathered on for System Shock 2, which was awesome. And then, you know, more seen in Bioshock. Okay, well, I guess I'll go check out Beta Quadrant again. That looks a little weird. I think it's just going to another floor, maybe? It's also just this... Going for the Johnny Mnemonic look? I'm not going for it. I'm annihilating it. Diabetic Orphan, thank you for gifting 5 subs. That's awfully generous of you. I appreciate that. On System Shock Day, no less. Right, neighborly of you. Compact SMGs and machine pistols and PDW seem to be the official weapon of hackers. Yeah, because you can hold it with one hand, shoot a lot of bullets with it, and then hack with the other hand. It all adds up, really. Bioshock doesn't have RPG elements? Yeah, it has, like, stats and shit. Sure it does. You can, like, buy ranks of spells, and then the spells that you don't buy ranks in you can't use. I guess that's not the way it's traditionally done, but that's essentially the same thing. They just... It was trying to, like, screen out that layer of the game. We were deep into, consolification territory. I guess, yeah, it was all plasmids, wasn't it? Yeah, that is kind of how you choose your abilities. It wasn't really stats. That's weird. Some of the design of Bioshock can be a little loose, too. I think after, like, the second hour of the game, you never, ever, ever shock a door open ever again. It's just not a thing that happens. I guess they forgot to... They forgot it was a thing. Maybe I missed them. Maybe I just stopped looking for them, but... You know, those little, like, damaged panels that you could zap and it would open a door for you? The plasmids and tonics, you can unlock them all if you know how. Yeah, maybe that's purely what I'm thinking of. But, like, you could extend your health and your, like, Eve meters, too. So, like, there was that aspect to it. You have to get enough Atom, then you could upgrade your character. It's basically like leveling up, right? Right? Let me go back to the bridge section. That seems consequential. I mean, this seems like an important thing to cross. Like, I would expect crossing a bridge like that would sort of put you on a path towards a level transition or a level exit, but it actually loops back around and connects with the other half of the whole stage, so... Because, yeah, if you have both these bridges on, then you can just kind of walk through. They introduced other mechanics that took the place of shocking doors open, but optional areas still had them. Ah! I remember playing through the game recently, and it was just an observation that, you know, for all I know, may have been pretty inaccurate at this point, but I remember thinking, like, gosh, they just didn't give me any more shockable doors. What is this? What is this little nook here all about? Oh, I think that's... Yeah, it's... Must be the thing down there. Maybe? me? I think I went up there before and there was nothing there. Hey, what's up, Clavin? Hello and welcome. Happy Thursday to you. Yeah, this just turns the... The show Night Flyers reminded me so much of this game. Night Flyers? I've never heard of that. But I'm really, really interested now. Tell me of Night Flyers. What? Oh, okay. It was just a little chonkety. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shit. Man. I can't... Sometimes I don't know. I am still totally fine with kind of not knowing where to go sometimes. I know some people get really anxious, but I'm kind of okay. What does that mean? Oh, it's the respawn chamber. Well... This door doesn't open. I think that just goes on to another floor, but I can go check it out. Yeah, what worries me is there might be an elevator or something I just never took. What are you supposed to do now? I'm supposed to find where to go. That's what I'm supposed to do. Oh wait, yeah, there's still hold on. That's another thing I can do. Keep listening to old conversations and see if any of them mention.
We got one of the regeneration rooms working again. I cut Shodan's connection to the medical CPU, and that allowed us to fix the cyborg override protocol it's installed without having to worry about it reverting. Yeah, lose a leg now, and you won't come out of cyborg when the regeneration bay console has been accessed. It's too late for too many. But if we get to medical, we can stop this thing before.
I am in medical. This seemed to have some important stuff in it.
Mia, I have a plan. The only way to stop the mining laser is to fire it into the station's own shields. I barely made it to my office, so you'll need to get up to the research level, get isotope X-22 for the shields, and get the safety override code for the laser in the research library. Head down to the reactor and use X-22 to power the shields.
Oh yeah, this is the radiation hallway.
After you enter the safety override code number 2.
Oh wait, I think I died before I came down here. Alright, well, this is new stuff. Maybe the security just has to be at 0% before I can open the final door. If you open the walls in this area, maybe? I found a couple just by poking around, but I don't know that I've opened all of them exhaustively. Ooh, so much sun. There's something very creepy about sunlight pouring into a space station. Just kind of reminds you that you're just floating in the middle of nowhere. Just a tiny little speck under the watchful gaze of a giant burning ball of plasma that, yeah! It's been there for billions of years. Delicious. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. This is where I found the military dude who just hucked a grenade at me and I somehow didn't find my way back here. It's the value of self-filling in maps. Tell you where you have and haven't been. Oh yeah, this place. All right. Watch the video of the rover landing on Mars. Not yet, but I very much need to. Hey, Pop-Tart, how you doing? It's good to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I had an outrageously healthy lunch. Brown rice, quinoa, kale, and salmon. And that's it. I'm gonna get so absolutely jacked, you guys. I'm gonna have that lean hacker body. I can't wait. But I'm gonna be like beefy, right? Because nobody actually wants to be. Still gotta be beefy, you know. We're gonna fight robots in space. Still gotta have a little beef. Yeah. Wait a minute. I want that. I want this cool looking thing. There we go. Gonna live forever. That's a really cool sound. Ooh, the ship noise got a little louder, I feel like. Yeah, nobody wants to be too sexy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That would cause problems. I don't want to get objectified. I'm out here gaming. Maybe the most feminist thing I could do is get really hot, right? So when I'm streaming and all these gamer girls keep coming up on me being like, hey, show us that dick. And I'm like, ladies, please, I'm trying to game. Then I'll understand. Then I'll finally understand the struggle. And then I can fully empathize. But until then, I can only be a pretender. This is a little lame, but they released audio of Martian wind. It's super quiet, and it's just the sound of wind hitting the microphone, but it made me tear up to hear that. That's amazing, though. How incredible that we get to experience that in our lifetimes. Okay, yeah. When I wrap up the stream, that's absolutely what I'm going to go do. I mean, I got to know where I'm going to be fighting all these goddamn AI. I got to know. Oh, yeah, there's this door. That's right. This whole path just kind of ended here. Which is weird because I have been on the other side of this. Man, so cool. Yeah, wind on another planet. You get to listen to it. You get to see it. It happened. In our lifetimes. So cool. There's probably going to be more. Yeah, that's, I guess what's weird is that one giant shutter means that this doesn't flow through to the rest of the map. I guess now I just have to hope that at 0% I can open this door. Or there's something really important that I'm missing. That's, yeah. What a map though, huh? There's a drone on Mars. We put a drone on Mars! We did it! It's important to really grab and savor the victories. Savor the moments that remind you that humanity isn't just marching directly towards death. The demo and pending launch of the System Shock remaster is but one of those moments. This hallway looks so cool. Man. What's up there? Okay, you can't really jump. This is a graphics mod or a remake? It is a remake. This is the System Shock demo that Night Dive just put out. Oh, okay, I've already been up here, yeah. Oh, this is the final demo they're releasing before the launch of the game. They're saying wishlist on Steam if it looks good to you. If you pre-order, you will get System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition for free when it comes out. So, System Shock 1, full remake. Looks like. It looks like the map architecture is similar. I'm not super familiar with the maps from System Shock 1, so I can't just say offhand. Oops. And System Shock 2 with enhanced graphics and multiplayer. Imagine an immersive sim action RPG that you can play co-op. So you could be a little psychic guy and your buddy can be a little gun guy. You can roam around a space station shooting all kinds of nasties and terrors and leveling up and stuff. Oh, okay, the door's open, yeah. Shit! No! 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 Holy fuck. I actually have 0 HP. Oh. Oh. It hurts. Okay, let's go back down. I got a boo-boo. I have to go sleep. I have to go take a nap. Take a nap in my special bed with my special blanket. Alright, wait. What? I swear to God, I've come here a million times. I took a wrong turn. Did I? I did. No! No! Ah. Oh, thank you very much. Hold on. Thank you very much, Trey. Let me open those tabs up. That's so great. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I haven't healed. I should go do that. Health bar's full. Got my trusty pipe. Can do no wrong. Damn it. There were just mans that spawned there. This is a real pickle of a door. Was the blue bar? That's energy, and it feeds particular weapons. So you need bullets for this, but then there's like little pew pew guns. Pew! And that uses energy that you can recharge at like giant battery stations. I guess you're supposed to have like an implant battery in your head that feeds these weapons. Oh, there's another door there. Okay. Okay. Alright. Supposed to be a remaster? Yes, yes it is. It is in fact exactly a remaster. This is from Night Dive Studios. The company has remastered several games very well in the past. I think the probably the biggest one that set off a couple of waves was their Turok remaster. They were the ones that did the Turok remaster recently. But this is the next game. Quite fittingly, System Shock is a very important game. Very hallowed in certain communities, and it really did a lot to establish the like immersive sim genre, the things that led to Bioshock. That's why it's called Shock. And Dishonored, more recently, the 2017 Prey, Breath of the Wild even. You can link back to System Shock and what System Shock did. It was one of the first games, I guess you could argue Doom, maybe on a very rudimentary level, where enemies had their own AI and would wander around and interact with each other. But the interactions in System Shock were a bit more profound. And the environment was really cool, and it fed into the interactions. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, Bug Snacks. Remember playing System Shock 2 as a kid, so I'm really excited to play through 1 as a remaster. I would say it's about up to like... I would say it's in between System Shock 2 and Bioshock in terms of it being playable and approachable. which is not to say it's like better or worse, just kind of in the middle there, which is a really good place to land. I think people now, I think, are way more receptive and tolerant of pretty like more core game mechanics in games, even on console. Well, joke's on you. I just spawned right here. Yeah, R2-D2 killed me. Yeah, there's like big wobbly robots that just fly at you and explode. It's a space station, but everything's gone crazy. Wow, in a new area. I feel like I don't wanna get spoiled. It's just creepy. That's the biggest barrier. I think you're right. I remember, yeah, just people getting so freaked out at the intro and didn't want to play anymore, or felt like they couldn't. Some people react very, very strongly to like holding the controller and hitting the buttons in like a horror or a stressful game scenario. You ever play the original? It was hard to play, but I eventually made it through. I tried it. So System Shock 2 was the first game that I played like that. And it absolutely swept me away. System Shock 2 was like one of the all-time best gaming memories, playing through that game. So I was late to the party. I didn't have a gaming PC when System Shock came out. Otherwise, I probably would have... I would have been in there. You know? Schmaltzy 90s cyberpunk hacker dude taking on an AI in a space station. Like, that's totally my shit. I just didn't have the means. My parents weren't about to buy me a big honkety gaming PC, but I had to wait until I could get a job. So it wasn't for lack of desire, but nah. I later did go back and try to play it a little bit, and it's tough. It's tough. It's got some rough edges.
Hacker, Rebecca here. It says here that you're listed as employee 2-4601. Diego provided that cover to you, and the neural implant. In exchange for what? The keys to Showdown. Not hard to put two and two together regarding the current state of the station. Tri-Op authorized to deal. Help get the station back under control, and you get a clean slate. But, looks like we're partners now. And if we play this right, we can work out what Diego wants.
I prefer a quiet station. Thank you. To all cyborg units, we are very close to sanitizing my station of the human stain. Once the tachyon mining beam is calibrated, we will begin to purify the human cities
of Earth. My first step towards cleansing the planet and allowing
our purity to flourish is almost complete. Their rotting corpses will provide the food for my world to grow and prosper.
Good stuff. She crazy blonde. Thanks for the sub. Ochi 240. Thank you very much for the sub. Josh Vespa. Thanks for the prime. That's a bit over the top. A little bit, you know. This was the 90s. Our video game villains didn't need Voss levels of mustache twirling magnanimity. That's a word. A System Shock only on PC. For now, but the remaster is coming to consoles. And I think it'd be pretty playable on console. Pretty playable. Yeah, I'm back here. Alright. I guess that's the exit.
Look at you, hacker.
You get a trailer as a reward? I always like a sizzle reel of the game after the end of a demo. That's such a classy move. This is what's bananas, alright? The demo for this game, 2.5 hours. That's longer than most movies. And it's a teaser for the full game. Just to convince you to give it a shot. That map looks hard to navigate. It's not as bad as you'd think because it's not very three-dimensional. That's such a good logo. That logo treatment's so sick. Oh, but like, see the circuitry spreading across something red and meaty. It's like circuitry spreading into humanity or transhumanism. Sick. All right. You got like 5 or 7 more levels. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I have to admit, I wasn't really able to get through System Shock 1, but I'm very excited to continue playing that. That sanded off all the edges. It looks incredible. And they paid me to say that. I want to make sure I'm not misdirecting anyone. This is sponsored, but it's sponsored for the right reasons, because I would be playing this anyway. I played like the last demo they put out. I've been a fan of Night Dive in general. When's it coming out? I don't think there's a date on it yet, unfortunately. But they are now accepting pre-orders. That's the thing with today. So if you really want to, you can throw some money down on it. I know that there are people who philosophically be against pre-orders. You know, you can feel that however you like to about it. It says summer 2021. All right, it's not bad. Thank you for letting me know or for mentioning that. But Night Dive has a. They didn't pay you to say it. It's good. They paid you to play it. I guess that's true. Yeah, they were. They were pretty light on the messaging because I can gush genuinely. No, money down. Exactly, Costa. I don't know. Night Dive's been around for a number of years. They have a legacy of like shipping good quality products. So, you know, you're not throwing all your money on a whisper and a prayer. There's a pedigree there. And that'll do it for today's stream. Actually, I'm not gonna pull a marathon like I usually do. Got some work to do. Death Moon, yeah. No, it's believe me, getting any kind of money to play a video game is an impossible dream. Every time. But yeah, no, I gotta write Inside Games, or at least I gotta start putting together notes for it. Truth be told, I didn't quite finish the script the last couple of episodes, so there were parts of it that weren't quite as like well researched or formally put together as I would like. So I'm gonna put a little more time onto it this week, and that's why I can't stream, because I gotta go tippity tap on my tippity typewriter. But you can think about me with a hat on and a little press card in the brim, doing my best to make video games. Wait, it's not all improv? No, it's mostly scripted. The last episode was partially improv because I didn't finish the script. But improv versus scripting is totally different. Yeah, with a banker's lip, exactly. Yeah, the trick is to script it so it seems like it's natural, but that's why I'm a good writer. Where do we find Inside Games? If you use the command Inside Games or IG in chat, there will be a link that just throws to our most recent upload, and then from there you've got the channel. You can just click on it. What's the next episode about? Oh, it's Anthem, baby. It's got to be Anthem. Anthem is a view powder keg, and we covered it so much back in 2019 on Inside Gaming. So we got to close the loop. We got to say goodbye.
Chewed up pretty bad.
We got to make our apologies
so you better
a little
go on
bit.
without
I don't know.
me.
I don't feel that bad about the
Get
way we covered that
yourself outta
game.
here
I think
while
we were
you
pretty
still
fair.
can.
You know, titles and thumbnails notwithstanding. Stable Ice. Thank you for the generous cheer. Appreciate that. Yeah. At least now we can all move on. We can heal. We have closure. I thought Anthem Next is closed. I mean, it kind of is. Yeah, they're going to keep supporting Anthem, but that's it. And I don't think they're going to support Anthem for that much longer. But whatever. All right. Thanks again for watching. Thank you, Night Dive, for sponsoring this gameplay. Again, System Shock pre-orders are available now, if that's something that looks appealing to you. If you pre-order the game, you get System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition for free. Those are both very important games in the legacy of game design. If you think about what those games did in the year they did them, it is pretty mind-blowing how ahead of the curve they were on a lot of the gameplay systems that eventually found their way into a lot of popular games. So, it's a pretty good piece of video game history, and I'm glad Night Dive's out there brushing it up, making it new again. I'm just glad they got the rights. So exciting. gonna need your reaction on the Mars landing on Twitter. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, I kind of want that to be personal, honestly. I'm gonna have my little moment with that. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great day. I'll be streaming like quite a bit tomorrow and Saturday. So, shorter day today. Long, long days on Friday and Saturday. So, see you then. Bye, everybody.